The Democrat Party is losing its mind as radicals in Washington and on Twitter continue to drag its agenda further left every single day. The vast majority of Americans do not support open borders, socialism, and insane gender and race politics, but those are the only things the left wants to discuss. It's gotten to the point where even Bill Maher, a former darling of the far left, is pulling the fire alarm and demanding that Democrats have a come-to-Jesus moment.
I think they're going to get thumped in the election. I mean, that usually happens in midterm elections. But, you know, I mean, Joe, look, I'm glad he's there, but he has not exactly stuck the landing on a lot of the issues that he was dealing with. I keep saying this to the Democratic Party. The reason why you are so toxic is because you have become the party of no common sense. Should be moving toward a colorblind society where we don't see race. Wokeism, we have to see it everywhere.
Joining me now, the host of Next Revolution, Steve Hilton. So that was quite an intervention there that Bill Maher was staging, wasn't it?
It's amazing. You love to see it. It's funny, you say even Bill Maher, but actually, if you watch what he's been saying, if he's saying the Democrats are the party of no common sense, he's turned into the liberal who's constantly making sense. You know, he's been saying on the pandemic's basically over. Can't we just go back to normal? Red states are better than blue states. Constantly railing against cancel culture and wokeism and making clear how racist it all is. And it just tells you how far left, exactly as you're saying, that the Democrats have gone. That they've gone racing off and left Bill Maher there as the sensible one. But what's interesting to me is the fact that he's speaking out against it. I suspect most of them know how lunatic the whole agenda is, but they haven't got the courage to say so. And they're all kind of enthralled to the squad. And basically, you've got only Bill Maher, and the other day you had James Carville. No one else is calling it out. Yeah, because you can't cancel him. He's on HBO. He's got plenty of dough, and he's not old, but, he's had a long career. Let's listen to what he said about one of your favorite people, Hunter. Run it.
Something like Hunter Biden. I mean, if Don Jr. had done what Hunter Biden had done, it would be every night, all night on MSNBC. But the fact that it's Hunter Biden and Joe's on the blue team, see, that's the problem with America. Everything is so binary.
Do you think Cuomo was processing that at all or not?
It's just amazing, isn't it? It's so great. I think basically maybe he's had enough of HBO, Jesse, and he's looking for a slot on this channel because it's just incredible to watch him in action, just calling out how crazy they've all become, the hypocrisy of the media. I mean, it's just incredible. He does that often on his show, and it's so true. And Cuomo just sitting there, he kept trying to put himself in the position of, well, some people might say this and take the other side and try and, desperately trying to cling on to the Democrat talking points, but he was having none of it. Bill Maher was terrific.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I hope that they don't listen to Bill Maher. I hope they keep just driving this crazy train over a cliff because, that would benefit the country politically. But I shouldn't say that. You really do want like a healthy, rational Democrat Party so you could maybe get together and get something done for the working men and women of this country. 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Well, the trouble is it's so divisive. That's the thing. It's all this hate. They are guilty of the exact same thing they constantly accuse everyone else of. It's the division and the hate. They're constantly putting people at each other's throats and this endless racism. That's what's so destructive about it. That's why we don't want it to continue.
It's a profit model, and we're on to them now. I'll see you later.
Exactly.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.